So we've got all 3 capybaras that have now come out of their enclosure. There you go, look, there was all 3 of them, look. All sitting together. We've got the kids next door, they're feeding the wallabies because they're doing an experience. So what I was saying on the video it wasn't a live video, was that I've grown to like capybara, and that's only because of Cinnamon, who escaped from the Zoo in Telford back in September. Because she got out because one of the keepers was mowing the grass, and apparently the mower startled her and she basically legged it. So they didn't know where she'd gone. So they had to use drones to try and find her, which they managed to do within a couple of days. And then around a week later, they got her back. So around the 13th of September, they got her back to the Zoo. But it made world news, and it got as far as Australia, New Zealand, and the USA. And then, late last year, an author from Shrewsbury in Shropshire decided to write a book about her story. And a local artist drew a picture of her, and that picture went viral. So because of that, this book got made, and it's called Cinnamon's Big Adventure, which I've actually got at home. And so therefore, I fell in love with capybaras. So I went to the Zoo back in October to see her. And obviously for next month, I've decided to book the experience at the Zoo and go in the enclosure. So I went to see the capybara yesterday at Rob Baston, Nugget. And then these 3 are here at REASEHEATH, because I've never been to this one before. So I thought I'd share that little story with you. So you've got the 3 capybara here, look. So there's the one. There's the second one, and there's the 3rd one at the gate at the back there. It isn't illegal to own a capybara, and you can have them as pets in the UK, but you need a very big space. And it will cost you several £1,000s to look after them, because they require a lot of diet, a lot of attention, and obviously, as you can see, they've got 2 enclosures here, one here that they're sitting in, and the one through the gate. So it isn't illegal to own them as pets in the UK. People in America have them because they live on ranches, don't they? A lot of people live on ranches and they've got lots of land. So you need lots of land to look after and maintain a capybara. So you can own them as pets, but the closest you'll get is a guinea pig, which are the smaller version. But again, they're still cute. They can live up to 10 years. So, and they obviously like being in groups like these 3 are. So you've got the 1, 2, 3. And they're just sitting there, aren't they? Absolutely adorable creatures. And they do like people. They're generally all right with people. So they won't like do a bonk, as it were, run off. They might be scared to start with, but generally they do warm to people. So obviously all these kids are going to go in the enclosure soon. So I don't know what they're going to react like, because the kids at the moment are feeding the wallabies in the next enclosure. So but capybaras like similar food to wallabies, like kale and pellets and things. So I'm sure these kids are going to enjoy going in here. And obviously I get to experience it next month at the Zoo. Hello to you who've joined. Capybaras, yes, thank you, Blake. Related to the guinea pigs, if you don't already know. Hello to you. And I'll show you the sign so that you can see what it says about the capybara. You can see they are related to guinea pigs, you see, because of their face. The giant guinea pig, world's largest rodent. Second largest rodent is the porcupines. And obviously they spend a lot of time in water because they have to stay submerged to avoid predators. They're not really on the threatened list. The class is, I suppose, endangered, but they're not really that much of an issue. And you can scan that QR code if you want to on your phones or devices and watch a video on capybaras. But they're just enjoying themselves at the moment. So one's gone back in now, but the one's still sitting here. The other one's around the back of the rock, and the other one's going back into his enclosure. He's having some food up there at the back. this one's just staying here, watching me and wanting to be on the video. Oh, there he goes. Thank you very much. It is a beautiful place. I've never been before. Just walking off.
Just saying, saying what everyone else was thinking.
Blake, this is a college that I'm at. It's called REASEHEATH College in Nantwich in Cheshire in the UK, and it's got a mini zoo. So yeah, you could say it's a mini zoo, kind of farm, but it's based at a college, but it's only open to the public during school holidays, which at the moment in the UK we have the half-term holiday. So there's a capybara walking across there now. Ah, there he goes, look. Thinking that they've got some feed, but I'm sure those kids will be in here in a bit. Ah, look at them. Beautiful creatures. You just want to go in and stroke them, don't you? I'll get that privilege next month when I do the capybara experience and see Cinnamon. I'll put the links in the description under this video when I get back home, because obviously this is a live stream at the moment. But please check out the Who Zoo website. And of course Rob Baston Animal Zone. Now the other two have come out. They're sat up there, look. Ah. This enclosure on the left was the tapirs, as I said in the last stream, and one of them sadly passed away, called Timmy. So they're obviously redeveloping this. But obviously apart from that, we've got alpacas just ahead of us. But I'm obviously spending some time with my favourite animals at the moment, the capybaras. So here we go. Hello, little fellas. Ah, they're just so lovely, aren't they? And they've got webbed feet as well. Hello, Lauren Mansfield. Welcome to the live stream at the REASEHEATH. Thank you, Blake. Yes, it was announced on social media about Timmy the capybara, Timmy the tapir, sorry. Yeah. It was on their Facebook page, so you can check it out. Oh, so do I, Lauren. Ever since the Cinnamon escaping from the Who Zoo. So if you go onto the Who Zoo website, you can see that you can visit the capybaras there and do an experience. So I will be going live on that day. That's the 4th of March. And I'll be going into the enclosure with the keeper from America, Mel, and getting to hand feed the capybara. There's 4 there. There's Cinnamon, her brother Churro, and her mum and dad. So they are the closest relative to the guinea pig, if you don't already know. I've said it several times, but that's for those that have joined. Thank you for hearting that, Lauren. Much appreciated. I'll be uploading these videos later on, so those that can't join now, don't worry. You'll be able to watch this live stream later on. That other capybara, I think, has moved. Yep, he's in here, look. He's at the back there. By all means, let me know where you're from. If you're from UK or US or Russia or Ukraine, let me know where you're from. It's nice to meet people from different areas. There aren't any giraffes here, Lauren, but there are at Twycross Zoo. So if you go on my playlist on YouTube and click on the Twycross Zoo playlist from a few weeks ago, you'll be able to see the giraffes there. Chester Zoo have got giraffes. I went there back in September. Check out that playlist as well. So am I, Blake. I'm from the UK also, from Staffordshire. I think they'd have to expand this place if they had giraffes, but There are giraffes at Twycross Zoo, which is in Leicestershire, and of course Chester Zoo, which is about 20 miles from here. I'm about half an hour or so from the Welsh border as well, where I am. I don't think Chester Zoo's got seals. Sea lions possibly. Again, I didn't get to see all of it last time I went because there was such a lot to see and I didn't have a lot of time. All three of them are in here. In the UK.
Why doesn't mean anything? It was an accident.
So nice to meet you, Lauren, from the UK also. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe at CarlSmith25, and by all means check out my other playlists. Lots of series coming up. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be heading to the monkey forest at Trentham, which is just down the road at Stoke. It's the only monkey forest in the UK where you can walk among the macaques, which are the same monkeys that you get at Gibraltar, if you've ever been there. You're not allowed to feed the monkeys and you're not allowed to touch them, but you can watch the keepers do feeds, and I'll be doing some live streams there tomorrow. So that's the next series for this week. That'll be 3 this week. Rob Baston yesterday, REASEHEATH today, Trentham Monkey Forest tomorrow. And then it'll be the Who Zoo, the anniversary of the channel on the 5th of March, and then I'll go to Peak Wildlife Park the week after, and then I'll be heading on a cruise at the end of March. So that's my first travel blog for the year. Please enjoy this stream at the moment for the capybaras. Just trying to set the camera up so that it's there we go. Where do I live? I live in Staffordshire, Lauren, near Alton Towers. We'll continue up here because I've got quite a lot of footage there of the capybara. Not that I won't come back, because those kids will end up feeding them in a minute, so it'll be nice to see them being fed. But they've got, as I say, quite a big hello to you who've just joined. Let's have a look around here. The donkey's making a noise. Conservation students have been working on here. Well, they've built a house, look at the back. Buckingham Palace, they've called it. I understand why they've called it that. They've got a big enclosure, yes, Blake. Definitely. We've got alpacas in here. That's the back of the capybara enclosure. So yes, they have pretty big enclosure at Blake because they can get up to 20 kilos in weight. So they need a lot of land, and they can take a lot of looking after. This is quite deceptive because they've put a donkey sign here, but the donkeys are actually over at the back. So that's a bit weird, but anyway. They've got a golden Guernsey goat in this enclosure. There's a student at the back at the moment doing some feeding or something. So obviously they originate from Guernsey, and they can live up to 18 years. Obviously you get goat's cheese and yoghurt from them, milk. There we go, so there's the Guernsey goat there, and then the one next to it. I'll head back round towards the capybaras because they'll be getting fed soon. I'll do another live stream shortly, so thank you for watching this one.